In this video, you'll discover the top 10 African countries performing the best right now, the nations that are setting new standards in development, infrastructure, and economic growth. In 2025, the story of Africa is changing, but not in ways most expect. While many focus on challenges, some countries are quietly rewriting the rules. They're achieving growth rates the world rarely talks about, not by chance or luck, but by making bold decisions, investing wisely, and leading with clear vision. This isn't about politics or empty promises. It's about real progress, measurable, impactful, and powerful. In this video, you'll discover the top 10 African countries performing the best right now, the nations that are setting new standards in development, infrastructure, and economic growth. Some names may surprise you, others will confirm what you've sensed for years. These countries are not just growing, they are shifting the balance of power in Africa's economy. They are proving that success comes from focus, resilience, and strategic action. From steady economic builders to those surging ahead with double-digit growth. This list shows who's moving forward and who's falling behind. If you want to understand the future of Africa, this is where you start. Stay tuned, because what you're about to see will challenge everything you thought you knew. Africa 2025. The story has changed. The narrative has shifted from poverty and aid to power, performance, and purpose. Today, we count down the 10 most performing African countries in 2025, not just by growth, but by boldness, sovereignty, and the spirit of self-determination. Number 10, Togo. At just over 6% growth, this small nation is punching far above its weight. The port of Lomé has become a vital digital trade gateway. With investments in mobile banking, infrastructure, and regional logistics, Togo has become the quiet heartbeat of a new West African economy. Small, but unstoppable. Number 9, Tanzania. 6.1% GDP growth. This East African gem has solidified its place as a regional leader in energy, tourism, and digital development. The oil pipeline project with Uganda is now live. Tourism is surging. Infrastructure is expanding. From the shores of Zanzibar to the summit of Kilimanjaro, Tanzania is awake and moving. Number 8, Djibouti. 6.2%. Strategic, sharp, silent. Djibouti controls the Red Sea Gateway, and it knows exactly what that means. In 2025, it has become a logistics superpower, with modern ports, smart railways, and thriving free trade zones. Every ship that passes pays respect. Djibouti is no longer overlooked, it's overbooked. Number 7, Benin, 6.4%. Once living in Nigeria's shadow, Benin is now shaping its own sun. Agriculture, textiles, and industrialization are breathing new life into its economy. Roads, ports, and processing plants are on the rise. This is no longer a passageway, it is a destination. Number 6, Ethiopia, 6.7% and rising. The Renaissance is not just in name, it's in progress. The Grand Ethiopian Renaissance Dam is producing power across borders. Railroads connect regions once divided. After conflict came clarity, and Ethiopia is turning scars into structure. Number 5, Côte d'Ivoire, 6.8%. From cocoa beans to chocolate exports, from raw trade to refined leadership. Abidjan is becoming a capital of modern African commerce. Rail lines expand, digital services grow, Côte d'Ivoire has stopped exporting poverty and started exporting pride. Number 4. Rwanda, 7.2%, a symbol of African rebirth. In 2025, drones deliver medicine to the mountains. Tech hubs rise in Kigali. Education is reimagined. Leadership is disciplined. Rwanda no longer asks to be an example, it simply is. Now, the temperature changes. The sound deepens. Number 3. Mali, 9.8% GDP growth. Gold is no longer stolen, it is sovereign. Military and civilian construction move side by side. The youth are employed. The land is being revived. Mali is no longer occupied, it is organized, and it is rising. Number 2. Burkina Faso, 10.4%. Under Captain Ibrahim Traoré, Burkina Faso is rewriting its story. Schools are rising from the ground. Hospitals are being built with local hands. Gold is now state-owned. Foreign bases are gone. This is not just resistance, it is resurrection. And now, number 1, Niger. 11.2% GDP growth, the highest in Africa. Niger has reclaimed its uranium, secured its oil, and charted a path that belongs to no foreign hand. The Trans-Sahel Railway is under construction. A new currency is in preparation. Niger is no longer under command. It is in command. Together, Niger, Burkina Faso, and Mali have formed the Confederation of Sahel States. Not just an alliance, a movement. A movement of nations that have said enough to exploitation, enough to interference, and enough to shame. In 2025, these nations are not asking for space. They are taking it. Africa's most performing countries this year are not the richest. They are the boldest. Not the most endorsed, but the most empowered. And history is watching. Africa is not rising. Africa is leading. What you've just seen isn't just a ranking. It's a reflection of what's possible when leadership meets vision, when nations take ownership of their path, and when performance is driven by purpose. These 10 countries didn't wait for ideal conditions. They acted, they built, they delivered. And while the spotlight may shift tomorrow, their momentum today is real, and it matters. Africa's story is no longer waiting to be told. It's being written in every investment, every reform, every bold move forward. If this inspired you, stay with us, because we'll keep following the countries that are shaping the future, not just of Africa, but of a changing world. Thanks for watching. And remember, progress may be quiet, but it never goes unnoticed.